Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the You Like That podcast for another week. You're joined with me. My name is Adam, and I'm one half of the You Like That podcast.
My name is Jack. I knew a cough was coming, and I was just like, can I get my intro out before it happened?
And the answer is no.
My name's Jack. I'm the other half of the You Like That podcast, and I still have my flu from a week ago. Thank you, everybody.
Surprisingly, I have not caught it, which is always fucking...
It's coming, boy.
Yeah, it'll come for me, and then we'll both fuck up the intros to our own show, which is fine. Guys, we're back for another week with another huge episode for us. We're here today to talk about Mortal Kombat 2021. The final...
Yeah, we are.
Good adaptation of the video game franchise that we've been waiting on for a long fucking time. We finally have something worthy to talk about in this. So
just movies in general, we finally have something to talk about.
I know.
It's nice to have a good one.
Coming. They're all coming. So we'll get to that as our main review for this week. As always, guys, if you're stumbling across us for the first time, like us, share, subscribe us wherever you are listening or watching us on YouTube or any of the audios. Check us out, rate us, whatever. Get involved. We like to see the fan interaction where we take knowledge of you guys that check us out, basically. Definitely. So, all right, let's jump into the news for the week. Not a lot, few big things, but nothing massive in terms of, some massive things. So, let's start off with the easy one. Sonic 2 set photo came out. The one that I sent you. It was like a...
Was it a set photo or was it just like promo?
It was a set photo, but it was like the placeholder... like models is basically what they were. Yeah. So we saw a street set photo and it had some people setting up some like life-size models of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Just
so the human characters have an eye line.
Yeah.
They do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually it's just a dude with a tennis ball on a stick. Yeah. But I guess they've
come cut out of the face or something.
I guess they've come further than that.
Yeah, this could be... it could reference something else. But either way, this sort of... confirms that Knuckles will be appearing.
Yeah, it's not surprising at all.
Yeah, no, this was something that you'd always...
Who's voicing him will be surprising, I think.
That would be a good one.
If it's Jason Momoa, like everyone says it will be.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
That's the big rumor.
Yeah, I'd see that.
Because he's like, he's cool Cali guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
That fits. That would not surprise me if he was announced for that one. James Gunn also shared a script photo of Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, James Gunn, big fan of Star Wars, went, they made a holiday special. I want to make a holiday special.
Yeah, and with Disney Plus, you can just do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can make out something quick with Groot.
Yeah.
There's wearing a fucking Santa outfit or something.
Yeah, one of the animators can do it in his holiday. Like literally knock it out in an afternoon. So.
Yeah, literally no one has to come back for it. Dave Bautista can just work out at home and be like,
yeah, if they'll still pay Vin Diesel $50 million to do the
Jesus
line.
Christ.
Surely not right.
Oh, is it weird to still think that he was like the real Groot for one movie and then the rest he was just a baby tree?
Line. Yeah.
And it was the same shit and they literally all they do was just pitch shift him all the way down or all the way up.
Fucking sweet gig for Vin Diesel.
100%.
The easiest day of work is ever.
Hey, he put all his heart into that, man.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
It really fucking worked on that one.
Really sure he did.
What else we got? Russell Crowe. Talked about him being confirmed to be playing a character in the upcoming Thor movie.
If you don't want it spoiled, don't listen in 3, 2, 1.
He's going to be playing Zeus.
That's pretty sick. I was fucking stoked on that.
After hearing that, I'm like, oh, of course.
Yeah.
Big fat guy,
It makes a lot of sense now.
He's got the grey.
He doesn't have to do any action. Maybe he has to throw a lightning bolt, but he doesn't have to do anything.
How easy is that? You see how much movement he did in Unhinged.
Yeah. Hey, he did all right. He stabbed someone, so like that's the...
He's got a bit of movement. He's got enough. He's got enough behind him to be able to fucking lift someone off and chuck a thunderbolt straight through their eyeballs.
He's a human being. He can move. He's
exactly.
He's just a big human being.
Yeah, he just kind of let himself go a little bit in recent times. But he's kicking on. So,
he's a king.
Yeah, Russell Crowe's confirmed for that. We finally got a full trailer for The Conjuring 3.
Oh, yeah.
That came out to sort of expand on the plot that we've been given for a long time, considering this movie only comes out in about 2 months' time. I think we got the initial teaser trailer that was like a behind the scenes.
Yeah, it wasn't even a trailer. It was just like, hey, we're making this movie.
Yeah, here's some weird looking shit. And now it's the real trailer for it. So if you're not aware of what this new one's going in, this is another real life explanation story. That was the first American court case where demonic possession was ruled as the driving force of these murders.
I used to read about this a lot. I actually remember this case.
It's a very interesting one. I'll give it to him. This is a more interesting case than just random demonic possessions. At least this is sort of like a real involved in the human world.
It seems to be more with Lorraine losing herself to the ghost realm or whatever. That's what it looks like. It's going to be.
Yeah, it seems that way as well.
So it looks like it's going to be half the court case, half Lorraine.
Yeah.
Trying to get Lorraine out of the spooky ghost world.
Yeah.
It looks like a Conjuring
Find another
movie.
way to find another 3 movies out of it.
It looks exactly the same as the first two.
It looks like a Conjuring movie.
Yeah.
There's James Wan going, yeah, same thing as last time.
Yeah. Also, I'm not going to direct it. I'll just give it to someone else.
Yeah.
And still put my name on it and get a lot of money.
Exactly right.
But fine.
Yeah,
I guess we'll see it for the podcast.
Yep. News that's developed today. If you haven't finished up on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, this is kind of a spoiler, but not really. It's kind of anticipated. It's been announced everywhere anyway. But Captain America 4 is now in development.
Yep.
Coming with the finale today. I haven't watched the finale yet. I've seen little bits in here. I've seen his new suit. Looks fucking brilliant. So this is sort of their way of going, yep, the finale's out there, and now we can confirm new Cap movie.
That's very strange. I thought they would have just done another season of this.
I think they're still going to.
Yeah.
Because that was the big thing of them saying that they'd hope to do a second season.
Yeah, really popular. So, and obviously the popular part is the dynamic between Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie. So, yeah, I guess I'll just do both.
Yeah, I mean...
Or they'll just... Yeah, Sebastian Stan will be in Captain America 4. I mean, obviously he will be, but...
Yeah.
Depending on what size of a role he has.
Yeah, well, it can be the whole thing. They can do this Captain America 4 and then come back and then do another season if they need to. I don't know. I don't know about multiple seasons for the MCU shows, just because I feel like they work really well as a single season to expand upon a story.
Yeah.
Without having to chuck it into one movie for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, I can see how the after credits of this sets up a couple of villains, maybe. Minor spoiler. I'm not going to say who.
Yeah, that's right. I'll get to that in a bit.
There's 2 villains being set up.
Yeah, okay.
Not big, exciting, comic-y ones, I will be honest.
Yep.
But, yeah, it's enough to get a movie cranking.
Fair.
So, yeah.
And it is a big stepping stone for Marvel as well,
and
with having Sam Wilson take the mantle.
Seeing Sam have the shield was really fucking cool, so I'm more than happy with
His
more of that.
suit looks fucking ridiculous, too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a really fucking banging suit.
Crazy. It's so good.
Bravo on that one, Marvel. Bravo. So with that, we'll end on the last Marvel bit. We finally got the trailer for Shang-Chi.
Oh,
Legend of the
Ten
Rings.
Was this week, wasn't it?
That was this week.
Oh, man.
So finally, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. We finally got the full trailer of it to show us what to expect from this latest Marvel edition. Completely out of the realm of Marvelness.
Yeah.
This is a straight kung fu martial arts.
Banger.
That's happening in the universe of Marvel.
Yeah.
So obviously, there's been hidden details of the Legend of the Ten Rings throughout other Marvel movies. Obviously, Iron Man, they had the Mandarin in that one.
Iron Man 3, they had the fake Mandarin, yeah.
The fake Mandarin there, but they had the Ten Rings spread out in certain other movies, very hidden subtly in there, with the same logo.
Yep.
So it's been coming to this.
Yep.
And it's been growing and growing and growing. And now we're finally seeing what it is. Pickle Rick just came down. He wanted to fucking have a sniff, but no, not on my fucking watch. But yeah, what we're looking at this is a completely new cast and everything. We've got I've forgotten the guy's name. He's playing Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I've forgotten it too.
Really bad.
But
on
he
that
looks
one.
great.
Yeah, no, he's looking really good. The work
he's only got
doing
one little line in it as well.
Yeah,
towards the end.
Yeah, it hasn't given him a lot. This is literally just sort of just showing off a little bit to get you excited on what to expect.
Little bits and bobs of the big set pieces, pretty much.
Yeah.
Looks fucking great, man.
Yeah, that's the best thing about this. It doesn't look like just a Marvel movie. It's the only way to explain it. It doesn't look like a Marvel movie.
Yeah, and that's a very good thing.
Yes.
That's what we need after 11 years.
Yeah, exactly. And the shit that we've gotten from the beginning, from Iron Man to Endgame, geez, this is a good step just to have a good fighting movie and have a good diverse cast in that as well.
Yeah, I don't know how, what's the word, impactful it will be to the next phase.
Yeah.
Feels like this is just going to be a one and done, and then he'll show up.
It seems like it could be a fodder, but I'm sure that
I don't know enough.
Something in it.
I don't know enough about the Ten Rings. And
I
know Fin Fang Foom isn't going to be in it, the big dragon, because in the comics, Hulk killed him in the comics. So but he's a Shang-Chi villain.
Yeah. They might reference it somewhere.
Yeah. Fuck, it just looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, good year for fights on a bus.
Oh.
We got another fight on the bus. We referenced it in
Well, no,
Nobody.
this was, I'm pretty sure they said a fight on a train, this one was.
Oh, there you go. It looks like a bus.
Yeah. They said, look at that bus. They're like, no. It's a train.
Yeah, but
But it's still fighting
what they've
something that
done
looks
is
like it.
they've hired martial artists and then taught them how to act.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The lead guy, he was in a sitcom for a while, but he's also just a martial artist in his day, to, like, just on the side.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then Ronnie Chang's also in it. Shout out Ronnie Chang, Australian comedian.
There is. The man.
The king. He's got a weird fucking crazy red haircut. I don't know. It looks crazy. But yeah, shout out Ronnie Chang. I'm excited. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, it will be really fucking
But that
good.
must
And
mean...
that is September as
yeah,
well.
so that must mean they're rolling out promos, marketing.
Yeah.
So I reckon Eternals will be next trailer.
Yeah.
Surely.
Venom should be very soon as well.
Yeah.
Because Venom's still set
To
be around September as well.
And then a Spider-Man trailer. You fuck. Don't know. It's going to be a long time before we
that
get
one
a
will
Spider-Man
drop out of
trailer.
nowhere, but
Yeah.
there'll be no legs for that. It'll just drop and be like,
We'll wake up
fucking
and the
oof.
internet will just be on fire. And I can't wait.
what
I
it's gonna
cannot
be,
wait
man.
for that morning.
100%. Alrighty, that's the news for the week. Let's just fucking stop dilly-dallying and let's jump into what we fucking came here to talk about. We're here now. We're going to review Mortal Kombat. We'll give you our spoiler-free discussion of it to begin with, because this is a movie that entails a lot of spoilers.
Yeah.
If you don't want to know about where this goes, who lives, who dies, that type of thing, we'll give you just the brief discussion without giving away anything. Just describe how we enjoyed it, if we didn't, parts we didn't, whatever else. And then we'll jump to the spoilers after that for those who have seen it and can join us in the chat on that one. So, Mortal Kombat. Let me run through the little fucking notes here for it to begin with. So, directed by Simon McQuaid. Australian director. This is the first thing he's ever done.
Sweet.
In directing, producing, anything. The only thing he's done is commercials.
Yeah, right.
So
Fucking
he's come out on top, gone, yep, I'll do Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, fuck, it's big.
It's a
Big first step.
It's a big first step, and honestly, you watch this and you go, nah, surely this guy's done more before.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of different styles as well.
It really is.
Yeah.
They utilise proper sets,
Yeah.
utilising Australia to its
Shot
finest.
in Adelaide, I believe.
Shot in South Australia, yep.
Yeah.
Utilise everything over there. Yeah, he fucking killed it.
Yeah,
So,
well
runtime, 110 minutes. Very manageable. Hour and 50. It's not too bad. It's enough for it.
It's
definitely enough.
Yeah,
it's not over the
3.5
top.
hours.
Yeah. It does well to give you plenty.
It's paced very well.
It is.
Yeah.
100%.
In
Without
terms of spacing out fights and
because
stuff.
this is essentially an origin movie,
Yeah.
but it paces itself to not be an origin movie.
Yeah.
It knows
Yeah,
how to give
100%.
everyone their own little thing.
Yeah.
And some people just don't even get that, but you don't care. Budget, estimated around 95 million.
Okay.
I think it's pretty fair for something like this.
Yeah,
They
that
did
makes
have
sense.
they did have enough CGI in it. Again, sets were the big thing on this, obviously.
Yeah.
Uh,
You don't want to gamble too hard on a first-time director, but it's a big name property, so
yeah,
95, you're like, yeah, pretty confident we could break
yeah.
even.
Coming from Warner Brothers
Just-
as well.
Just with the name recognition alone.
Yeah, exactly. Currently boxed in just shy of 20 million in the box so far. It has only just got its US release.
Day 2 or whatever we are, so yeah.
Yeah, so those will bump up very quick, I can only assume. The Rotten Tomatoes score, this is the fucking weird one. This is where critics are a bunch of fucking dickheads. So, 56% on the critic score.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all.
It's not surprising because it's a video game movie.
And it's fucking stupid. Like, let's be honest. It's a fucking stupid movie.
It is, because it's not in the realms of what something like a movie will be. So the critics usually go, oh, this, that is wrong. And it's just like, yeah, well, obviously, it's a video game movie. It's going to be stupid. It's going to be
It has
cheesy.
to be.
It's
Look
going to be
at-
campy.
Yeah. Look at... Yeah. Keep going.
Yeah.
Look at Mortal Kombat. It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
You know? Like,
Exactly right.
I'm not going to sit here and yell at critics again.
But the audience has given it 88%.
Okay. That, yes,
And
that
that's
makes a lot of
1,000
sense.
plus verified ratings. So they're the people that this movie is for. This is 100% for the fans movie.
Oh, yeah.
This
Oh
is
my
not
God.
for critics. This is
You're
literally
not going
for
to lobby
the fans
this for the
game.
Oscars, are they?
Not a fucking chance. Maybe for like
R18 video game.
maybe for like stunt coordination, they might get something
maybe,
for
yeah.
it. They'll pick up something for that. So the cast for this, I'm going to read through the full cast with who they play, just because I want to give everyone the fucking the read for it. and who they actually play, because there's a lot of great people in here, a lot of not as well-known people that we can run through here, and a lot of Australian names here. So, Lewis Tan, who plays Cole Young. We got Jessica McNamee, who plays Sonya Blade. Josh Lawson as Kano. Tadanobu Asano as Raiden. Mekard Brooks as Jax. Ludi Lin as Liu Kang. Chin Han as Shang Tsung. Joe Taslim playing Sub-Zero. Hiroyuki Sanada as Scorpion. Max Huang as Kung Lao. Sissy Stringer as Melina. Nathan Jones as General Rico. Damon Herriman as the voice of Cabal. Angus Sampson as the voice of Goro. And Mel Jansen as Natara.
Fuck, I forgot Angus Sampson was in it.
Yeah.
I should have listened for it, but I didn't pay any attention.
Because he really only had like one line as Goro in it.
And Goro kind of looks like Shrek, and I was very distracted.
Fuck yeah, kind of. Kind of, hey. So yeah, big casting for this, because obviously Mortal Kombat being a movie that's very based on a lot of characters within it.
And when you make a movie like this, like, they have to look like the characters.
Yes.
They have to.
And they do.
Especially if you're pushing for that audience score, you know, like, they have to look like the characters.
Exactly. And I think they nailed it.
That's where your ticket sales live or die. Mm-hmm. And yeah, of course they fucking nailed it.
They really fucking nailed it with the casting on this. And to utilize nearly half of the actors in this were Australian.
Yeah.
To think so, between Jessica McNamee, Josh Lawson, Nathan Jones, Damon Herriman, Angus Sampson. They're all people to just come out from Australia and just been like, yeah, I can do it. Yeah. Granted, some of them are voices, but fuck, still.
Still work. Still work for Australian actors.
Exactly right. So, in reading that now, Jack, give me your spoiler-free review on what you thought about Mortal Kombat.
Oh, man, it was just fucking great, wasn't it? It's just such an explosively good movie. Like, it's fucking stupid as hell, and it knows it. Yep. It's like when you're in year 6 and the teacher goes, "Oh, you took your silly pills today," and you go, "Yeah, I fucking did," and you just act up for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Someone told this director this script is fucking ridiculous, and he went, "Yeah, watch this," and he slapped an R rating on it. It's this perfect, incredible blend, executed so fucking perfectly between ridiculous, cheesy video game campiness, like shining the fucking spotlight on itself. Like it's holding a spotlight going, "Look how great I am."
Yeah.
Look how, like, here's these lines from the video game. Don't fit in the movie at all. Like, but we're putting them in anyway because it's Mortal Kombat. We love Mortal Kombat. But then it's like mixed in with an actual contemporary modern action movie. Like the action holds up. The action isn't stupid. Yeah. It's all real stunt artists doing amazing work. And like the fights are brutal in the way you would want Mortal Kombat to be, but in a way like I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, take a shot in a John Wick. Like that's what you have to compare action movies to now. I'm sorry, you just have to. Yeah. But yeah, it's like that. And it just blends it so perfectly. It does the stupidity every now and then. Like, it's not overbearing. It's not annoying like a Godzilla vs. Kong. It's not every line is fucking... Well, Josh Lawson's is. But that's his character. Yeah. And that's Josh Lawson as well. Like, he's just so perfectly cast. It is perfectly cast.
To which Josh Lawson also said he improved a lot of Kano's
one-liners. You can tell. You can absolutely tell.
He just gave it on the day and just whatever came out, that was it.
And the theater I was in was howling.
Same.
Howling laughing.
Both my sessions, because I've seen it twice now. I saw it again today.
And even me, like, I was losing my mind at how fucking funny this is. Like, and it's all Josh Lawson. The only funny bits are Josh Lawson. Exactly. Everyone else gives it a red hot crack, but...
Yeah. And if it's someone else, it's involving Kano and Josh Lawson.
Yeah, and like, God, it's just so well cast. Like, that, I reckon Liu Kang, the guy who plays him, is going to have a big career because he's fucking sick.
Ludi Lin, he's
great. He has those insane
we know
traps.
From Power Rangers.
Oh, really?
The reboot.
Yeah, fuck.
He was...
which one was he? Which colour?
He was the Blue Ranger.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. He's one of them.
The Black Ranger, sorry.
Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, fuck, he's got those traps. He
was fucking jacked for this one, man.
Jacked, dude.
In that one scene, I was just like...
Okay. But yeah, and it's just like, it's just the right amount of fan service in that it's fucking heaps of fan service.
Yeah.
But that's not done stupidly.
No way.
It's like, hey man, the fans are going to see this movie. We love you. you love Mortal Kombat. We've made a movie you can love.
Yep.
How fucking hard was it? Why did it take 30 years for them to make this movie? Why did they have two of the worst goes of all time?
Yeah, and they got people who had actually like done film stuff before.
Yeah.
This one they pulled a random Aussie that's gone done commercials, and they're going, "Yeah, you want to do something for Warner Brothers?"
He's done the fucking Yakult ads, just wants milk that tastes like real milk, and he's like, "I can do this." Yeah, fuck. This movie is incredible. This is a fucking incredible movie.
Yep. Completely back everything you said. This movie is fucking brilliant on all standards. I can't even think of anything that I could pick out that I did not like about this movie. Even after seeing it for the second time, it's weird. Like, so I saw Godzilla vs. Kong twice as well, and the way my second viewing of that film was compared to seeing Mortal Kombat for the second time, completely different. Seeing Mortal Kombat again for the second time, I felt like I was watching it again for the first time.
Yeah,
and everything felt exactly the same.
Because it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's such an exciting movie for the whole movie.
For me, this is one of those movies that I can literally put on like once every day and just watch it.
Yeah, incredibly rewatchable.
There's absolutely nothing I'd go, yeah, it was a great movie, but I'd have to be in the mood to watch it. No, this is straight up, any fucking mood, I will watch it at any point of the day.
Yeah.
Because it is purely rewatchable for everything that happens. For the comedy, for the story, for the fighting alone, everything. It is all done so well. I got to give so much credit to Simon McQuaid for, taking control of this and going, because it had all the interviews before this movie came out and everything that he said that he brought to the studio to say, I want to do it, but we have to do these things.
Yeah.
And
he essentially said to the studio, fucking leave me alone, pretty much.
Yeah.
He was like, I want to do it.
He's like, if you want it to be good, I need to get people that can act, but are also real martial artists. No stunt doubles or anything like that. I need people that can fight.
Yeah.
It has to include fatalities that won't be stupid, but are true to the game, essentially. Among whatever else he fucking wanted. And the studio went, yeah, right. Go for it.
Yeah. And thank God they did.
And thank God they did, because he was able to pull every single person, everyone that acted in this movie and the characters they played is literally to a T how those characters are in game and that.
And there's just, God, there's so many ambitious styles of movie. Like, it starts as this traditional, like, whatever the phrase is, Japanese. Well, what's the phrase? It's not medieval, but you know what I mean.
No, it's like feudal Asia, like a classic samurai.
Yeah. So it starts as that, and then there's a fight like this is in the trailer, not a spoiler. There's a fight that's shot like that, with little touches of modernity. Modernity. And then it cuts to a UFC fight, and it's like gross and gritty and disgusting. Yeah. And then you got horror elements, like the first time Sub-Zero. The first time you see Sub-Zero sort of threaten the real world is this terrifying, threatening, ominous scene.
Yeah.
And it looks incredible. Like, holy fuck, it's a gorgeous shot.
Yeah.
Like, the way it builds and builds and builds. And then there's that shot.
Yeah.
That shot. If you've seen the movie, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That shot of Sub-Zero. And you're just like, oh, this is a fucking horror movie now.
Yeah.
And then it's like, then there's a gritty fight club bit. There's a gritty in the desert bit.
There's a whole lot of grit,
but then it's just such.
But it's also striking.
Yeah, it's
also fucking brilliant,
and it all looks just fucking gorgeous. There's a bit of in the dark stuff, a little bit with a full CG. Oh, we've already said it with Goro, because Goro's full CG. They did that bit in the dark, and it looks a bit like Ang Lee's Hulk. Just in the garage. Not that bad. I'm not saying, but. You can tell they're like...
You can tell like the bit of the budget had to go to that.
Yeah.
But I still think Goro looked fucking brilliant, though.
Yeah, he looks very good.
Still really good, really well moving Goro, and really well proportioned.
Yeah.
In terms of size.
Oh, yeah, he's fucking huge.
Everything they did with it. Yeah, exactly. It was Jesus Christ. Fuck.
And and just like... God, you give such a fuck. Like, I was so skeptical of Cole Young because I was just like, oh God, he has, like, why are they putting this in? But then it's just like, oh yeah.
I really like what they did with his story in this.
Yep.
It really benefited the story.
I fucking like him a lot. I like that actor a lot.
Yeah.
He was
Louis
really
Tan.
good.
Really good.
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah, everything just worked. This whole movie just works so fucking perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't fault it. I genuinely cannot fault it. And I'm not saying it's the best movie of all time. It's it's not.
Yeah, no.
It's not. It's not The Lighthouse, and it's not fucking Agent Cody Banks. Like it's not that stupid, but it's not that brilliant. Yeah. It's this gorgeous mesh in between.
Yeah.
And it could have fallen down so many times, but it just didn't.
No.
And the
fighting, it really fucking didn't.
Oh my god. They listen to us. Because everything is fucking practical.
Yeah.
Every single fight is practical.
Yeah.
There's that first fight in the garage. I keep saying that first fight. There's been 6 up to this point.
Just like fucking where?
But you know what I mean. In the garage with a certain character that's not in the trailer. That first with Kano and Sonya and Cole, and a character that's not in the trailer that I can't spoil. That fight?
Well, he was.
Yeah, but if you're looking for it.
Yeah, but it's kind of blatant when he goes,
okay, they're fighting Reptile. And like...
Not the Reptile, it's the reptilian Sizorth or something. What is very fucking the name they gave it.
Like crazy wire work and like prop work where they're throwing knives to and at each other and like... And, you can see Josh Lawson well lit, like, on those ropes, like, doing the work.
Yep.
And it just makes such a fucking difference. Like, oh my God.
It really does.
Do everything for real because it makes me go, ugh, and want to talk about a movie.
Yeah.
It makes me excited for movies.
It makes a movie so much more when you know that there's the actual people. Like, I know, if you got a big Hollywood movie, the stars that you get can't do that stuff, so you have to, but... These movies like this is what speaks to me more. This is why I'm massive on martial arts films, is because of how real the action is in it. And I love hand-to-hand combat fighting. I think it's absolutely brilliant to watch. And when you have the right people doing it, like fucking Hiroyuki Sanada is in his fucking 60s or 70s. I think he's in his 60s probably, maybe not 70s.
Yeah.
But Hiroyuki Sanada playing Scorpion. The fighting he does with Joe Taslim.
Yeah. In those outfits too, they would have been heavy and bulky. It would have been hot as fuck on that set in South Australia. Like, fucking full credit to them, man.
And they can fucking
those costumes, unreal. They look so good.
And a lot of people are just like, no, it doesn't look like Sub-Zero or Scorpion. And it's like, but come on.
And in the trailer,
it's sick.
Yeah, in the trailer, I said this on the pod. I thought they looked a bit too heavy. I was like, how are they going to move around a lot? But like, they do it.
They fucking do it. They know how to adapt to their environment and what they have to work with.
There's no and the fighting you can follow. You can follow the fighting. That's so important.
Because they film it so well where you can see everything that's happening.
And there's cuts and stuff. I predicted that it was all going to be single take fights. And like, okay, that was a bit ambitious. Like, of course they weren't going to do that. There's a lot of cutting. But it's not ridiculous.
But it's full sequences that are...
And it's like...
That are in like a one take.
Yeah, and this sounds ridiculous to say, but you can follow the story of the fight. You know who's punching who, when who is punching who, why they're punching who. Like all of these things you want in a script for a story, you're getting that in the fights.
Yep.
And then you get the payoffs.
Yeah,
you get the way the fights end in the
which is great. Like that's the other thing with the fighting is that they really took into the characters' fighting abilities to mirror the game's characters as well, and giving them signature moves that they do.
Yeah.
So it's those little things that they fire with, and fans will go, I've done that up, down, left, square, triangle move before.
Yeah. Liu Kang's like jump kick, like the Matrix just ripped off.
Yeah.
But he does that. It's fucking sick.
Does that, and that pays off for him in a certain way. So I mean, we'll jump more into spoilers now. Hang on.
Oh, bless you, God! What a
because it's all starting for us, isn't
it? Yeah. Welcome to the club, pal.
Welcome to the flu club.
2 weeks of my
flu. But still, for spoiler-free part of this is just it's absolutely. The story is paced out really, really, really well. Yeah. In terms of getting from point A to point B, and as I said, it's an origin movie, but it's paced better than an origin movie.
Yeah, thank God.
Because like you get the sense of the whole idea of this is the 10th tournament coming up.
And they say that a lot of times.
Yeah, that it's an upcoming tournament. But they don't. Here's the spoiler part for the spoiler free. They don't have the tournament in this one. This is a lot more building to that.
Yeah, they never fucking do that.
Yeah.
Something always goes wrong.
But in the sense of like understanding everyone's character enough to understand them, but without knowing their full backstory.
And they're dynamic together as well. I think they all gel really well together.
Yeah.
Especially Kano as like this antagonist, just being a prick.
Yep.
Like, it sort of makes Cole and Sonya bond a bit closer because they're just like, well, fuck this guy.
Yeah,
you know, like, they bond together through, well, fuck this guy. And then you get a scene with everyone and they all just fucking tear into Kano.
Yeah.
Because, like, universally, everyone can agree on one thing, and it's Kano is a prick.
Yes.
So, like, and nobody says that.
No, but they're all thinking it.
Yeah.
They're
it's
all
just Kano just non-stop, just going.
Yep.
And so you as the audience, you're just like, man, this guy's a prick. And then everyone on screen just like gangs up on him and you're like, oh, they think that too, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, we all fucking get it.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, pacing, like, it's not front or back loaded with fights. They're sprinkled in nicely.
Yeah, where they need to be.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
If you're coming to a Mortal Kombat movie for a fight, you get a lot of them in this. Yes. Maybe double digits.
Yes, and really good ones too.
Yeah.
Like, there's no shit fight.
Yeah. There's no, like, embarrassing training. Like, the training montage are good fights as well.
Yeah.
It's not just, like, a weird throwaway.
Yeah.
People falling
and even
over.
Kano's one as being a joke one.
Yeah.
It's there because it's Kano and that's his character.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to use him as that funny part.
Yeah.
And it pays off so fucking well in that.
Yeah, exactly. So...
And yeah, it just keeps building itself. It like, for this building up to something bigger, but usually, like, a movie like this can really falter on itself when it tries to focus on its origin too much.
Yes.
Take in the Power Rangers reboot for one. That focused
the Amazing
so
Spider-Man,
heavily on being its origin and understanding this character. We know who they are.
Yeah, fucking...
We've had 11 fucking games of them. We've had 2 terrible movies on them already.
And the only one we haven't is Cole Young, so they spend a little bit more time on it, but it's not gratuitous.
Exactly, that's the good thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing was Cole Young is this brand new character in Mortal Kombat to bring in, and obviously he's going to be the driving force behind it. He's really not.
No.
He's really not.
He's just part of the ensemble.
He's there to serve a purpose to something bigger by the end of it.
Yes, exactly.
And
yeah, he is a vessel for one thing.
Yeah.
But overall, in terms of the story, he serves great as, like, exposition.
Yeah.
Emotional beats and stuff. Like, I don't know, like...
But they don't focus on it too much, and that's a really good thing, is they don't have to...
That's what I worried about when we saw the trailer. And I was just like, fucking hell.
Like, how much is going to be on this guy?
Follow this dude, and I'm not going to care.
Yeah.
But you just get enough in that opening horror sequence.
Yep.
And you're just like, okay, I get everything this man stands for, everything he's capable of or not capable of.
Yep.
And I like him.
Yeah.
Because
he's very likable.
He's very likable. Charismatic. So
yeah. And again, he's a real martial artist.
Yep.
So again, he's in that family.
But he also had to learn MMA for a few scenes.
Yeah.
So fucking shout out. That can't
did
be
really
easy.
well.
Fucking hell.
Yep, did really well. All right. I think that can be our spoiler free on that one because I want to talk about
Let's
more.
Talk about some shit.
I want to talk more about the nitty gritty. So, guys, that is our spoiler free section of Mortal Kombat. If you have not seen it yet and you don't want to know who dies, where this movie is going to go to for the future, please turn yourself off, turn us off. We'll give you 3, 2,
Come back
1.
after you've seen the movie.
Or that. Just come back after you see the movie as well.
Still please finish the episode. It's very good for optics.
Yeah.
So,
you can come back to us.
2, 1. We're in the spoiler zone.
Yeah, spoiler zone is active. So, you get deaths in this movie.
Boy, dude.
Straight away, we'll jump to deaths.
Yeah. Fuck. I was wondering, like, I knew it was R, and I was just like, okay, we're going to get some CG people getting torn in half.
Yeah.
And in that first sequence, like, fucking, like a Kurosawa film, you get geyses of blood. Like,
yeah.
I don't think I'm saying that word right, but you know what I mean? Like, fountains of fucking blood.
Yeah.
And thick, dark red blood.
Yes.
A color of blood you can only get away with in R18.
Yes. Very much.
You can only do practically to make it look good. And literally within the first 6 or 7 minutes of this film, it's just fountains and fountains, and then it goes away.
Yeah.
There's no more blood for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, not like in the MMA fight.
Yeah, there's those little bits, but not in terms of like a fighting.
None of that over-the-top violence until there is. And you're not ready for it in that moment. And then you're just like, Oh yeah, it's a Mortal Kombat movie. Yeah.
Yeah. That was definitely one thing where, because obviously we've been told we were going to get fatalities in this movie.
Yeah.
And they really sort of held it off until, like the third act of this film.
And that could
and then
have
they
gone,
just absolutely just like pounded it into you, and you're like, fuck, here it is.
Yeah, that could have gone the bad fan service route, but they don't. Like, there's recognizable stuff, like Frisbee hat guy, what's his name?
Kung
Lao. He, like, one of the most recognizable fatalities from the game is when he puts his hat in the ground and puts him through like a bandsaw.
Yeah.
And that's just straight up in it.
And that's straight up in it.
Straight out of the game, like from the angle and everything, straight out of the game. But then all the other fatalities are just like brutal death scenes, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. But they literally hammered into you on that one. And they really give it to you. So like, if we just jump in and just spoil like the people who die in this now.
Yeah.
Are any of them you surprised with that died in this?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Kung Lao's one I was a bit surprised with.
Nah, I used to use Kung Lao in like Mortal Kombat 10 maybe. But even when I saw him, I was just like, he's not a major. Like, he's not that recognizable. I reckon he's gone.
Yeah.
And I was right. I don't even remember who else dies.
So, I mean, like, out of the good ones, the champions of Earthrealm, no one but Kung Lao.
Kung Lao, yeah.
I mean, Kano gets his comeuppance, but he switches sides because
he does.
That's the Kano character who's got the more money.
Yeah.
Side with them.
Makes so much sense with his character as well. Like, from what we know in this movie.
Yeah.
It just makes sense. He's just a prick. He would do anything with money.
Yep. You get Cabal's death. Well, obviously, pretty much all of Shang Tsung's champions. So Cabal, Melina, General Rico, Goro.
Yep.
And then by the end, Sub-Zero.
Except Sub-Zero does the Scorpion thing and just fucks off to another realm. He doesn't really die.
Well, Shang Tsung takes them all back to Outer World.
I really like that smoke effect too. That looks sick.
It was really good. They utilized that very well because it looks fucking sick.
Awesome.
A black smoke, Jesus.
Yeah,
it's hectic.
The only visual aspect I didn't love were Raiden's eyes. Looked a bit like a Snapchat filter in some parts.
Yeah, I think
they shouldn't have done the flare around it. You know how there's flare and it's like, okay, we get like his eyes are bright, so there's like light around it. I don't think they should have done that. I think they should have just
because they kind of did the thing where you could see his eyes behind it.
Yeah,
and it was very bright. So like if you just kind of like completely
go
white
one or
them
the
out,
other. Yes,
completely white them out like the game version, you're fine.
Yeah,
but as you say, he's like a Snapchat filter where I feel like we could do that and look like Raiden.
But he's great. He's fucking great.
Yeah.
And the lightning when he teleports somewhere, that looks great as well.
They do. That looks really good. Really good on that one as well.
Another, we say it because Lee 1L likes it. Good title sequence.
Very good title sequence.
Fucking great title sequence.
Because it's one of those really well set up. Obviously, so the whole startup of this movie is the original feud between Bihan and Hanzo Hasashi.
Yeah.
In the Bihan's group of the Lin Kuei coming to destroy the lineage and family of Hanzo Hasashi in the Shirai Ryu.
They got the fucking fattest baby.
It's a fucking chonker, man.
I was howling when that baby came on
screen. When Raiden picked it up, and I was just like, whoo! The baby got chunks.
Fucking hell, my car isn't as big as the head of that fucking thing. That was just so cute.
Got big ass head.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah. So that whole fight ensues, and it is literally just a straight Japanese samurai movie. Everything about that whole sequence is brilliant.
But that's the B story, and it comes around at the end and meshes into the A story really nicely.
Yeah.
So you get the payoff from that story as well.
Yeah.
It sort of bookends the movie, but it affects the movie because Cole Young is harboring Scorpion sort of thing. He needs to bring him out.
So Cole Young, obviously if you've seen the movie and you're listening to this part, Cole Young is the descendant of Hanzo Hasashi through the lineage of they hid that baby to make sure Bihan wouldn't find it so that lineage should not get destroyed.
I know how they fucking hit it with the size of it. Jesus Christ.
It was a big square, big patch of floorboard, man. Because obviously, in continuity with the games of Scorpion and Hanzo going to the realms of hell to basically plot his revenge on Bihan for the destruction of his family.
Yeah, and he's got that line. It's like, you thought I would burn in hell, but I learned
how to control them instead.
That's fucking badass.
Yeah.
That's a sick line.
Yeah, so we eventually learn from Cole Young is the descendant of Scorpion, and eventually brings him back by the end of it to fulfill his revenge on Bi-Han.
Yep.
But that was something that was very heavily theorized in the internet community before the movie came out.
Yeah.
Because we did get certain flashes of Cole Young looking in the mirror and seeing Scorpion's reflection.
Yeah.
So everyone's sort of like, yeah, that could probably make sense that he'd be a descendant.
Yeah.
Of Scorpion. Obviously, we didn't know, how far Scorpion's story was set, or even if we were going to get that initial setup anyway. So I really enjoy the way that they gave him that story of being like, you're a descendant of the Great Scorpion, and you're the reason he comes back to get his revenge and come back to the real world, I guess.
Yeah, it gives him a bit more to do too.
Yeah.
Cole Young, new character. You're like, you got to get the audience on board.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because he discovers his own power. They give him a really cool suit.
Yeah, he's got like that Aquaman suit.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
But it looks better because it's got like an eagle embedded in the crest of one of the chests.
And I don't know if it was just like glowing when it punched, or was it like harboring the energy and then
I think it was,
put it back out?
It felt
it's
like
not
it
really
was
clear.
Nah, it really wasn't. But it seemed like it was more just absorbing the hit. Maybe not to then expel it, but it was just sort of like an absorbent for it, so it wouldn't take as much of the force.
Just like diamond skin, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking something like that.
But yeah, I really like Jack's initial almost death. And he gets his fucking arms frozen and then just pulled off.
Yeah, he still gets fucked up because that fall, like 2 stories down, smacks his head on the first one on a pole, and then it's just laid out flat, face down, armless.
They couldn't just let him like have his arms ripped off. Nah, they needed that little kick while he was down.
That little fall down, and now you're gone.
Yeah, fuck that first Sub-Zero scene though in the street. That shot I was talking about, and it's just the light on him, and then all the ice coming up.
Yeah,
mate.
That slow motion of that ice, like
that would be a sick, like
him.
Moving wallpaper.
Oh,
just like that image with just the ice, like doing.
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna try and find it for sure.
Fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, everything in this movie is gorgeous.
Yeah,
like every way that they utilize any form of CGI in that, there's never a point in it where it actually looks cheap or shit or rushed. I can't think of any.
Not really. Like the temple isn't particularly populated, but that fits in with the story. You know? They're like hiding away just to train.
Yeah,
they can't be distracted by all this, like, I don't know, beds or shit. Like, you know what I mean? So they're just like, here's
sleep on a fucking rock.
Here's a fucking dinner table. That's all you get, and here's the shield. Like, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
But it looked awesome, man.
Yeah, it looked
everything
awesome.
Looks great. And they go to the stage with the bridge with the spikes on the bottom.
Yeah.
Jax and Mad Max.
Rico.
Yeah. Like, they go there for about 40 seconds, and he doesn't even do the fatality on the spikes. He just...
He just claps his head.
Yeah, he just claps his head. Like, cool, still a cool death, but I was just like, that's got to be a wink and a nod. Like, we go to this stage, you know what you're going to see? Nah.
Yeah.
Just get your head squashed.
Yeah, probably some of those things they sort of had to maybe just throw the reference for the fans.
Yeah.
But have to tell that story in a different way.
Yeah.
Because it's still a hectic looking fatality, and he gives himself that line at the end. He just looks at your hand and goes, "Yeah, these motherfuckers work."
Yeah.
Because so that's the one thing as well in reference to that. So the whole the characters getting their powers.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it the way that they portrayed it.
Yeah.
Because it is a different way.
I did.
It is different in terms of
they explained it a few too many times. What's the word?
The arcana.
The arcana. They say that a few too many times. If you don't unlock your arcana, you're fucked. You know, you need to find the arcana within yourself. Here's how I found my arcana, and they just keep saying it. It's just like, okay, like I know. Yeah. And then we see Kano, like he unlocks his by being angry.
Yeah,
like a hot,
literally getting belittled.
He gets fucking bullied around a table.
That is so fucking good.
Literally, just like like him calling Liu Kang a stupid pussy. It's so fucking funny. Because it's this just jack dude, Liu Kang, like one of the most iconic characters of all time. Just called a pussy.
Yeah.
By this Australian, like, God, it's funny.
Yeah. But then even when he gets that power and just how excited he is after, he's like, that was fucking it, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it's just like, he's the first one to get it. It's like, oh, of course the prick is the first one to get it. Like, he's going to rub it in, and he does. So, and then, the training montage isn't annoying or anything.
Yeah, it's not
even really
huge,
a montage.
not really at all.
Because they get interrupted pretty much straight away by Shao Kahn. So
Shang Tsung.
Sorry. Shao Kahn's going to be the next one, surely.
Surely. I'm sure Quan Chi will show up in that
Speaking
too.
of the next one, my prediction was Cole Young was Johnny Cage. I was wrong. But we do
Very
get
much so.
we do get a little flash of Cage.
Yes.
Because he hasn't
Johnny
been
Cage
he hasn't
will be
been
the next
cast
one.
yet, so we see his legs.
Yes, exactly right. Obviously, a low cut poster of Johnny Cage with the massive Cage belt buckle,
which is Luke Cage. Like, I don't know if they're allowed to do that. I think Marvel will be knocking on the door for that, but I guess it's just a word.
Try.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's just a word. So
you can't copyright a word.
Yeah. So yeah, jump to that. I mean, obviously the future's set up for this.
Yep. They got to find new champions.
Showing off Johnny Cage. Now this is a good way to introduce more of the roster of who we could get. Who we could get past Johnny Cage. It's open to
fucking anyone.
Whoever they can think can.
Yeah, I'm glad they did a pretty reserved and small roster for this movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't fucking 20 people, you know.
Yeah, because it definitely could have been, and that's when it might have gone to the realm of
that would have fallen apart.
Bad.
Yeah.
Having too
it
many
helps
people
with the
in
pacing that it's less people as well.
Yeah.
Because like you said, less origins.
Yeah, exactly.
You just don't have to file through them. At the Suicide Squad, they have to go through a phone tablet, and they're like, "This is Slipknot, the man who can tie any ropes or whatever he does."
Yeah.
And they just have to go through and do all that. It's just like, this is disgusting.
No, and you know that's what's going to be for the new Suicide Squad one as well.
Yeah.
This is about 30 people.
But James
in that
Gunn will
one.
take the piss out of it.
100%. 100%. But yeah, like they still were able to briefly reference other characters through posters, art, stuff like that. Yeah. Like when we see Sonya Blade's little Mortal Kombat room, that everything they know about the dragon markings, and you see a drawing of the Minokan warrior, which is the lone wolf or whatever his name is. Yeah. You've got a ancient Night Wolf, something like that. Something wolf.
Something sick.
You also got the little Aztec-like painting of Kotal Khan.
Yep.
When you get to the temple, Raiden's temple, you see there's like a podium of a few different things, and it looks like you have Katana's little fan is on there.
Yeah.
It looks like Quan Chi's medallion. Then there's like a wall painting of Shao Kahn himself. There's also a statue of Shao Kahn in the movie somewhere there as well. Yeah. So there's these other characters thrown in, so you know that they're still a part of the universe.
Yeah.
But they're doing that smart thing and being like, we're not going to bring them in and give them a character now.
Well, Joe Taslim said this week that he's signed on for
four Mortal Kombat movies. No, four in total.
Yeah. So three. We're definitely getting 3 more movies after this.
Yeah. Well, this is on the basis that if the movie does well,
which it will.
Yeah.
Especially once it comes out that it's good.
Yeah. So, that leads to the fact of, if we talk about Joe Taslim as Sub-Zero and Bihan, by his death in this, just basically cements that he'll become Noob Saibot the next one.
Yeah.
And then we may get the possible extra Sub-Zero story with his brother.
What do you think of the Sub-Zero Scorpion fight at the end?
It was fucking ridiculous. It was everything a martial art fight should be, especially being something so different in terms of they're using strange weapons.
Yeah.
One's using ice as a power.
Yeah.
But
one's just using a fucking chain, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then eventually fire.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it was literally like, it was a perfect blend of a martial arts fight with a video game fight.
Yes.
Because Joe Taslim and Hiroyuki Sanada work so well, because obviously Hiroyuki Sanada since the 60s has been doing nothing but Japanese samurai films and that.
Yeah.
He's always had that flow of martial arts. Joe Taslim is a bit younger, but he's done those bigger stunt movies like that as well. Same thing. Yeah. His big one notably is The Raid.
Oh god, The Raid is so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all anyone had to watch and go, that guy can fucking fight.
Put him in any stunt movie, pretty much.
Bringing them two together to put this fight together, and it is beautiful to watch. Because if you take in the things where they're very close to each other and do the small hand-to-hand combat things, it is a beautiful flowing story.
Yeah.
And then you get like the Sub-Zero fucking slices him and then takes his blood, freezes it and stabs him with it.
Yeah.
And then creates the ice wall. which is a throw to Sub-Zero's actual character moves in the game.
Yep.
Create the ice wall, throw him through it, fucking yeet.
Yeah. But
then
they chuck a bit of the silly fan service in there as well. And like, it's such a serious fight, such a momentous fight, that you have to play with it. Like, you have to do a get over here. And he does that, and it's fucking sick.
Always going to be the way. And that's the introduction for Scorpion as well.
And then the fucking original theme song kicks in.
And that, it's so subtle in the back, but it's the perfect part for it.
When we saw Infinity War, there was like this little, probably 6-year-old kid in a Spider-Man outfit.
Yeah.
No, not Infinity War, the one after it. Endgame.
Endgame.
In a Spider-Man outfit. And when Spider-Man came up at the end, he fucking like fist pumped and put his mask down. I was like, oh, that's what these movies are for. Like, fans to see their characters come to life. When Scorpion shows up in that end, I was sitting by myself in a full theater, and even me, a 28-year-old man, I went like that. Because he has this sick entrance. And like, I knew he was coming, but I still just went like that in my seat. And I was like, oh, fuck. No one saw that.
That was a real good thing as well, is that you get a lot of Scorpion and Hanzo like through the trailer, but you only get Hanzo Hasashi for the first 8 minutes of the movie.
He's not in it.
And then you get the brief like flashes into hell where he's currently residing, trying to get through to Cole. And then it's not till the end, the third act, very last fight, as you said, is you get the costume. Entrance. Because the whole thing with it is Raiden's had Hanzo's original dagger blade that he used, and when he died,
when he made it in the beginning, just thinking on his feet,
because it's a gardening tool. It's literally just a gardening tool.
That rope work was incredible,
brilliant.
Fuck.
And then Raiden says, use this to have the spirit of Hanzo to fight with you.
Yeah,
and it's literally Cole and Sub-Zero initiate the fight, and then gets the blade, draws the blood on his own hand.
Yeah.
And then it starts like glowing weird, and Sub-Zero looks at it, he's just like, fuck, the blade of Hanzo Hasashi, what the fuck?
Yeah, even Sub-Zero's like, fuck.
He's just like, shit, the prophecy's fucking real. Yeah. And then, he's about to stab Cole, and then you just get the whip of the fucking Scorpion blade through his arm, and that's, you said, the original theme kicks in. Mate. It looks back, and you just see Scorpion there holding out with the fucking chain.
And it does the Sam Raimi,
like that straight with the in. And then you get the get over here and drags him through, and then it kicks in to fucking third fucking gear.
Sam Raimi's not the only person to do a crash zoom. I just love Sam Raimi and crash zooms, so I'm always going to put them together. But fuck me, it follows up the chain just like
So there's
it's like a 4-year-old wrote it, but it's not fucking.
But it's perfect. Like, it's perfect,
and it is fucking stupid, but it's so.
But it's so perfect. Good. It's just so perfect.
That's exactly how you want Scorpion to come into your movie.
Yeah, and that's why, as well, like with the look that Scorpion has in this one,
he looks is unreal.
They've given, and it's a really good like cultural aspect for him as well, is that they've given them even Sub-Zero like a traditional Asian ninja assassin type look.
Yeah.
So Scorpion's whole, he's got the overflowing hood with a thicker mask, but it still looks hectic, and it's not given a really cheesy look to it, as the games would, like the original ones and that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, Mortal Kombat 11, he's still a bit, like, campy in that, but the mask was just fully gold, but it still had a lot of intricate details to it.
Yeah.
But this, I just love the traditionalness that they gave it, because they made it look so much more real, and they brought it into the real world a bit more, where you can sort of connect with and go, no, that cunt looks fucking cool.
Yeah, 100%.
That looks sick. Not just some weird-looking character in a floppy fucking suit. And they go, oh, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
But no, if you make it look like real and traditional, it brings the fighting so much more on another level.
Yeah, and through the whole movie, like all the villains are just like, there's no prophecy. This is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a prophecy. We're just gonna romp them before the tournament and just win.
Yeah.
We're bad guys. We're just gonna cheat still. We've never cheated. We're all right. Shang Tsung makes a point. He's like, no, we've never cheated.
Yeah, no. The elder gods don't know shit, man.
They won't care if we do it this one time. It's the last one. They don't care.
Like, we've got it in the bag. We've won 9.
So even I was just like, maybe there's just no prophecy. Maybe Cole will just like fight like Scorpion or something.
Yeah.
No. And then you get, so there's just so much weight into him being in that last fight.
Yeah.
Yes, it's in the trailer, but you have to know, like, just you just have to be a part of that moment. I think.
So we'll talk about the end of the fight. There's one one other thing that really connects through, like, from the start and the beginning of this movie, and it reflects on both Hanzo and Bi-Han, and then Scorpion and Sub-Zero's fights. And that is the initial throw of Scorpion's chain blade that misses Sub-Zero, hits behind him, they sort of look, and then he brings it back and it slices him in the face.
Yeah.
And the first one, and then when it's Scorpion and Sub-Zero fighting, does the same thing. And you see Sub-Zero is a little bit more cautious on it.
Yeah.
Because as Scorpion brings it back, Sub-Zero just catches it next to his head.
Yeah.
And you're just like, ooh, that's a good throw there.
Fuck, it was like centuries ago, but
that's storytelling.
He
that's real, like, fight storytelling. That's how committed these two are to the finishing this fight, this battle, this war on each other. So that I got so happy seeing that as well. But yeah, so the ending fight between the two, and ultimately the end of the movie itself, the Cole and Scorpion team up, take down Sub-Zero one at a time, and them fighting together to take down Sub-Zero.
Yeah, that's great.
The utilization of the different fighting techniques.
Yes. Yeah.
And because they work together, where, you know, Scorpion will throw his blade out and then Cole will, like, smack it in another direction.
Yeah.
And it'll fuck up Sub-Zero some other way.
And you can follow it all because it's not over edited.
It's not completely cut everywhere. They make sure you can perfectly see from this point to that point what happens.
So good, dude.
And then
this movie's so fucking good, dude. I just keep smiling.
Sub-Zero's fucking wearing himself away, and then you get that next part of that Scorpion character, and he's just like fucking takes off his mask.
I thought he was going to be all fucked up when he took out the mask, but he still looked the same. And then he did what he did.
Yeah, and then takes it off, fucking breathes the fire.
His face is like rotting and burning away.
It does the OG Scorpion thing where his face was like full skull and on flames.
Yeah.
Not the whole thing, it was more like up to like his eyes was all like skulled and flamed.
Yeah.
But just burning the fuck out of Sub-Zero to a crisp. Kills him. Fucking puts the mask back on. And just says to Cole, "Thank you for freeing me. Look after my bloodline."
Yeah.
And then just fires himself away.
Yep.
Where he goes from there, who knows?
We'll find out.
I'm sure he's going to float back around depending on the resurgence of either Sub-Zero and Noob Saibot, depending where we go with this from the next ones. Anything else you want to mention from anything else in the movie?
For me, I think.
Yeah, Kano is the shining light in this movie, 100%.
It's Josh Lawson.
Every Australian is going to connect with Josh Lawson on this, just for every
this movie
line
will
that he
do
says.
Fucking numbers here just because of that.
Yeah.
You know, like,
because of how relatable, like, Americans aren't going to understand Kano's, like, dialogue.
Because he's talking really fast.
Yeah.
Americans can't keep up with, like, they already don't really understand a lot of the words they're saying.
Yeah.
But when you're talking and just, like, under your breath and in the background, like Josh Lawson is, like...
Yeah, it's a lot, because he throws in the Australian slang and that everywhere in there. He's just like, you'll never fucking do it because you don't have the mongrel in you.
Yeah, exactly.
Americans are going to be like, what's a mongrel?
What the fuck is that? They're going to Google it.
But there's, like, even the part where, like, we can crack up where they first meet Liu Kang for the first time and he fucking throws a fireball at him and he's all weird. He's just like, you fucking teach me to do that and that. And Liu Kang just kind of, like, puts his hand on his shoulder talking about, like, patience, whatever. He's just like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Everyone in the cinema just cracked up.
That was probably the biggest laugh.
Yeah.
At least from me. I fucking lost my mind.
Because someone says something, like, sentimental to you and they put their hand on your shoulder and you're like, the fuck you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
So fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
So fucking good. This movie, it's so rewatchable. I'm definitely going to see it again before it leaves theaters.
Oh, 100%.
Even outside of this podcast,
I will be going again.
I
want to go again and again. I will pay ample amounts
like
to see
the trailer
this.
was good, but I did not think we would be here talking for almost an hour about how good, about
we've
how
given us a
good
crack
movie
for
is.
this one.
And I'm just so fucking happy. Like, growing up playing games, like, I was a Tekken boy, but
same. I was always Tekken more than Mortal Kombat.
In the PS3 era, I jumped onto Mortal Kombat. And I have been ever since. So just like, it's just so nice. It's so nice to have a movie like this.
It's,
you know,
the nicest thing is having a video game movie that works.
Yes. Yeah.
Because we don't get that.
We don't.
There's so many that there have been, and they just haven't hit on either the faithfulness to the games themselves,
or just being a good movie,
or let alone just being a good movie. But this one, they finally got it. They finally got it right and went, that's the one. This is the video game movie that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, the critics don't like it, but that's what's going to happen. But as long as the fans like it, it's going to make the money. It's going to make the merchandise. Everything is going to fucking flow.
They made this movie for us and listen to the last hour. Listen to the last hour. They hit the nail on the fucking head.
And as it is, they didn't overdo anything. They didn't...
or when they did, it was on purpose.
Yeah. Like, anytime they try to
Scorpion
mention,
saying "get over here" in the original thing kicking in, that's so over the top. But it's just like, you are so in.
But then you say that as well when Kung Lao fucking minces Natara in his hat and goes, flawless victory.
Yeah.
Liu Kang defeats Cabal and goes, well, he said fatality for Kung Lao.
Kung Lao saying flawless victory does not make any sense.
He doesn't
say it to anyone. He almost looks straight down the barrel of the camera, but you're just like, fucking yes.
But
But
that's why it doesn't make sense for him to say it, but then it does, because if you look at it at a fight standpoint, she got no hits on him.
No.
He literally jumped on top of her, rammed her through this.
Yeah. That's it.
Technically, flawless victory.
He did it.
So for us, we go, yeah, see ya.
So
that was.
Yeah, you got to finish him. You got a flawless victory. Yeah, it's just like, it's
you get
dumb
it
as hell, but fuck me.
You get it all. So
this movie is so fucking good.
This movie is fucking brilliant. So where do you see the future for it? Let's just really just touch on.
I think they'll get worse.
Yeah.
I think. That's just the pessimist in me.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're not worse. They won't get bad.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll be as holy fucking shit as this movie.
Because now that we've got it, this is now the standpoint. This is the peak. This is the peak of the mountain.
They're gonna have to, I don't know, just ramp up the fatalities or whatever. Because it's like, you're not even impressed no more. You're used to it.
Yeah.
Like we know, we've seen so much in this movie, and we were so buoyed and excited by it. I don't know, a sequel. It depends how long a sequel takes.
Depends what they do with it. Because I heard there was rumors for doing just a Johnny Cage standalone.
That's pretty sick. That would be fucking
Would be really good. And then maybe jump into bringing him into the new ones. And then I would not be surprised if another full Mortal Kombat one goes to like Outer World. And we see Shao Kahn's world. We see Kotal Khan. We see all those, the horror aspects of everything. Because obviously Shang Tsung's taken all these fallen champions of his, and it's obviously going to bring them back to cosmic fucking evils, whatever else. We may see the introduction of Quan Chi. There's so much more they can still do.
There's a lot they can do, and as long as it's of this quality, fuck yeah, give me fucking 10 more. Hell yeah.
Fucking oath. That is just, everything.
This movie's so fucking good, dude. Like,
really?
I have to reiterate how good this movie is.
Yeah.
I do.
And if that's coming from Jack as well.
I never message Adam about a movie.
That's it. I wanted to quickly,
that's the mark of a true experience.
You could not have known how scared I was seeing that message from you that said, would never do this.
Okay, I'm gonna read the transcript. Keep talking.
Get the transcript. But ultimately, this movie is fucking bonkers. It's worth seeing if you're a fan of the games. Just fucking watch it. All right, go for it. Transcript.
Bro, I can't not say it. But and then I left a big gap. Oh my god, Mortal Kombat. So like,
I can
see. And then the only thing after you said, you were like, "Does that mean you loved it? What do you mean? What do you mean?" And I just wrote, "Mate."
Yeah. That's all it had to be.
And then I went on to gush about it. And I was just like, I'm so excited about just talking about it.
And seriously, if you know, like I say that all the time, when we see our movies, we see them separately because of scheduling stuff, and we don't talk to each other about that movie until we're here.
We get more of a conversation.
Exactly. It's better to have that, not knowing who's going to say what about the movie until we're here.
Yeah.
But then to see that, I'm like, oh, this just changes the fucking game. It's like the first time ever that this cunt's going, yeah, bro, this movie fucking just rocked it.
Fucking slapper.
So absolute Mortal Kombat, it is out everywhere.
Please
go fucking see it, man.
Please get it
just
up.
go fucking watch it.
Get it up.
You really need to go watch it.
Get it up in the box.
You will enjoy this fucking thoroughly.
Get it up in the box. Sorry. I just realized how weird that sounded.
All right. Good thing we don't have too many questions to go off on this one, because we've been going on for a long time on this movie, and I'm not even mad. All right, guys, question time. You want to send us questions? Facebook, Instagram, the polls will be open for you to drop whatever you want to ask us. We don't care. If you've heard us before, you know we don't give a shit what you ask us. So let's start with Facebook. We'll start with Gemma. Did you guys see Nomadland? It's getting heaps of Oscar buzz and would love to hear from someone who has seen it.
Nope.
Don't know what it is.
Never even heard of it.
I feel like I've heard the name, but I couldn't tell you who or what it's about.
I will watch it and talk to you about it.
Basically, if it has Oscar buzz, I probably don't give a shit about it.
Yeah, it's going to be like something real life.
It's going to be something artsy. I'm
like
sure there's a meaning to it.
Tom Hanks fought a newspaper or whatever that movie was. Or,
we just spoke about a fucking video game movie for an hour,
yeah,
so you think I'm going to enjoy that?
This is not the episode for Oscar talk.
Yeah. I'm sure it's alright. Jess, not a question, just announcing my official campaign for Promising Young Woman as next You Like That Extra episode.
Yeah, I'm watching that with her and Alyssa, funnily enough, friend of the show, tomorrow. Do you know anything about Promising Young Woman?
I've been told a lot of good things about it.
I've been told it's absolutely incredible. Red Letter Media did a review, and you know they liked it because they didn't spoil any of it.
Yeah.
So they said, yes, this movie's great. We're not going to tell you anything about it.
Yeah.
And that's
Isn't
not
it,
like
what's his name?
that.
Is it Bo Burnham? Is he in it?
Don't know. Adam Brody's in it from the OC.
Oh, yeah.
But
no, I heard a lot of good things about it, but I just don't
it looks
know.
great, so I'm stinging.
It's got woman in the name, so I probably won't like it. I brought that one on myself there.
God.
I brought that one on myself there.
I will put up an Instagram story on the movie page to see if it's any good.
Yeah.
Or if we're going to talk about it, and I haven't put up a story, that means we're going to talk about it.
Fuck yeah.
We'll make Adam watch it. We'll make Adam like women again.
Yeah, I don't know. I got Wrath of Man next, so I'm here for some more Jason Statham goodness.
Fuck.
Bro, it looks fucking sick. It's going to be great. It's Jason Statham.
I hope the hospital just fucking keeps me there. So
doing another fucking movie. It's the fucking same one I've always been in.
And then
same
after
guy.
that, we should have this discussion off air. But I think after that, because there's nothing, we should do Stowaway with Toni Collette, Anna Kendrick.
Ah, that's right.
Straight to Netflix. I think we should do that.
Yes. No, we can shut that because that
and
is a
it's on
gap.
Netflix, so we don't have to spend any fucking money.
It is a gap that'll fit. Done. Beautiful.
Hell yeah. Stowaway. Look forward to Stowaway in 2 weeks.
Beautiful. Andy, if you could make up your own fatality, what would it be?
Ooh.
Tell me it involves your dick,
fucking
man.
been done.
Tell me it involves your dick.
Yeah, maybe just like do the Newport helicopter, but by their penis. Just like whip him up by the penis. Nah, I don't know. Oh, I love it when they just like materialize shit like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And like just a truck comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I always love like the funny ones like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just like a brutal one. I don't know. Crawl up into their bum and then wear them like the Midsummer Bear.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be sick. I'd love to be able to manifest like a mini velociraptor, but I get to ride it. But it's not a proper size velociraptor. Like it's actually a mini velociraptor.
Yeah.
Same like claws and everything, deadly, but I get to ride it
Like
a clown on a little bike.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like pedaling like this.
Yeah. But you're right up next to him and everyone's like, oh man, he's gonna bite his head off, whatever. Stab him in the heart. The dinosaur is completely like
The velociraptor is just I just got to get
trivial.
from here to you. And I just ride over there, probably like, oh, what the fuck's going to happen
massive
here?
Build up to it.
Jump off, I look at the velociraptor, it
Shank
looks
the
at me, and then, just literally just shank straight through the fucking chest or through the kidney.
And it makes that noise too.
Yeah. And it's the whole way they just look down like, huh? And then just fall down.
Yeah.
And then I get
like
back
that.
on my velociraptor and I just ride away into the wind.
I like that.
What's your favourite MK fatality from the games?
I really like that Kung Lao one that was in the movie.
Yeah.
I love a classic pull the spine out.
Yeah.
And hold it up like Predator.
Yeah.
And then
they're always
the
sick.
skin just drops. But I did mention it earlier, the level they go to, but don't do it. It's fucking hectic uppercut down into the boot. Like, I remember we had it on Sega. We had one of the Mortal Kombat games on Sega back then, and I saw my brother do that, and I was just like, we're going to get in trouble. Like, if mum sees this, we are going to get in so much fucking trouble. And so that one just, like, really sticks out in my mind.
Yeah. No, there is the really good Noob Cybot one where he just kind of like... sort of like grabs like each one of their limbs through like his like fucking like portal thing and then just kind of like pulls it all through.
Yeah.
They're always sick. Anything like ghostly like that, where it just like takes half their body to another dimension, it's fucking ridiculous. There's so many stupid fatalities in the game.
You could just sit on YouTube for so long and just Google Mortal Kombat fatalities.
Yeah, and there's so
watch
many.
them all through the game.
Because the newer games, they just add DLC of like different characters and that.
20 each. Like, holy shit.
It is ridiculous. All right, over the Instagram, Jess, why aren't hemorrhoids called asteroids?
Pretty good. Asteroids.
Yeah.
I like that.
I do. I'm just like, easy to spell.
All right, let's campaign. Hashtag asteroids.
All right, done. That's the next shirt.
Yep.
All right, Brooke.
It's a meteor, but it's just like the brown starfish. So it's like an actual butthole, if we can get away with it, an actual butthole with like a trailer fire behind.
Oh, we can get away with it. There's no issues there. No one can fucking stop you from wearing a butthole in your fucking shirt. All right, Brooke, who else is excited for Drag Race Australia? Because I know Jacob and I are.
Yeah, I missed the whole Drag Race thing. I know that it's this massive phenomenon, but I just don't know.
Some of it's pretty funny. Some of it is pretty funny.
RuPaul was on Broad City. That's all I know about it. Her, him, them.
I plan to get very excited this because Taika Waititi is going to be a guest on one of the episodes.
Who else? Someone is like...
the two Minogues. Yeah. The Minogues are going to be on there as well as guests. But yeah,
I'm so sorry. That cough was so loud.
That's all right. That Taika though is going to be a fucking hilarious one because I know
he's going to fabulous as well.
He wears some of the most questionable things just because he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah,
and I think he'll fit in so well with this as well. So very excited. When are you guys getting waterproof stickers?
Not, probably.
Well, if Manscaped came through with that money, it would have been great, but.
The one on your car is fucked.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, let's just see what happens with this one.
Even the one on my phone, like just from where like my sweaty finger holds my phone, it's like, whatever.
Yeah. No,
they're free. Don't fucking whinge. Jesus Christ.
This was just a free run just to get shit out there usually, but
just to put them in places.
I've got the numbers for the proper vinyl ones anyway. It's just a lesser number to get. For the price, because obviously they're much more quality.
One of my younger co-workers took a bunch, gave them to some of his friends. So yeah.
If you ever go to Diamond Dogs in Dapto, there's a few stuck up in the bathrooms around there that Shepo politely stuck up for me around the show. But no, we'll be making vinyl ones very soon, so you can get those. It's getting cooler now. What is your favorite thing to do in this weather?
Oh god, fucking slink into fresh sheets.
Just fucking sleep and whatever.
Yeah.
Literally just wear pair of trackies, thick socks, long sleeve plus hoodie.
Yeah.
Doona.
You introduced me to the hoodie. I never slept in a hoodie until you said it.
It is.
And then I tried it and I was just like, this is
revelation, isn't it?
Hectic.
It is really good.
But yeah, just that first climb into bed when it's freezing and you're just getting, and the sheets are still kind of cold, so you're like, and then you're just like,
it's a mission because you're like, no, just right, let it warm up, and then you let it warm up, and you're like, I'm home.
So good.
Yeah, basically anything to do with sleeping in this weather.
Or just like, just like watching a movie.
Yeah,
under a blanket on the couch, just like
literally just not leaving the house at all.
Fucking
in the cold.
God, I love it when it's cold. Please never be hot again, Australia.
Yes, please. I'll petition for that one. Would you rather go out for lunch or for dinner?
Probably. I'm a lunch boy, I think.
Yeah, I'm a dinner guy. I think I'd rather go for dinner.
Okay.
I feel like dinner's an easy way to end your night.
Yeah.
I feel like going out for lunch is sort of like you're setting yourself up to do something in the middle of the day. So it's either your first part of the day is trying to get ready for that.
Yeah.
Or after you do your lunch, you don't know what to do with the rest of your day.
You just say goodbye to whoever your plans are with and then do your own thing.
Yeah.
I'm kind of alright with that.
But I mean, I guess it's a matter of...
I just operate better during the day. I'm very tired all of the time, but I'm slightly less tired during the day. So I'm a bit more...
No, I feel it might also just come down to where you want to go for lunch or dinner if they have different menus as well.
I like a pub. I like a pub feed a lot.
Yeah, which comes down to the next question here. Pancakes or bacon and eggs for breakfast?
Oh, bacon and eggs.
Yeah, I'm going to hit the bacon and eggs on
that
one.
Isn't it? You love an egg. You fucking love an egg.
Eggs, bro. Like, I'm a big sweet guy for breakfast. Like, this morning we went to Cafe L's and I got the s'mores French toast, which is literally thick brioche toast.
Yeah.
Smothered in syrup.
I don't like a sweet thing for breakfast.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
I also put like 40 sugars in my coffee. So.
Yeah, not the greatest as well, but hey, it works for you. But no, 100%, I'd choose bacon and eggs over anything any day.
If there's more substance.
It's just, I'm thinking about the egg right now.
Fuck, so am I.
Eggs fucking rule, man.
Fuck yeah, eggs. That's got to be a shirt. Fuck yeah. Eggs.
Yeah, so many shirt designs. Fiverr is going to be going off with these designs. I just cried during the Drag Race finale. What TV show moment made you cry?
Most of the last few seasons of Breaking Bad got me. There's a lot of moments in Breaking Bad that got me.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't think TV's really made me cry that much. Because the only TV I was all the way invested in was Breaking Bad. Yeah. Everything else, I'm just like, yeah, I enjoyed that and I watched it.
Yeah. Recently, How I Met Your Mother. We finished watching that. I know that like the end 3 seasons are they're not great. But like in all honesty, I did not hate the finale of How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Like people have rated that as the worst finale in television history.
Scrubs. Scrubs is so much worse.
Dexter.
Oh. Dexter was so bad they had to come back 10 years later and have another crack.
And go, hey, we'll fix this. Just come back, please, for 10 episodes.
I should watch How I Met Your Mother eventually.
Yeah, it is just so good. But that one...
Friends makes me cry all the fucking time. When Chandler proposes to Monica, like that is, I don't know, it's something within me. Like, that's how I understand what the word trigger means. Because I don't know why, but just Chandler proposing to Monica just fucking gets me every time.
Yeah.
And then their wedding makes me cry.
I'm trying to think of other TV shows. I don't think I've watched enough TV shows fully all the way through.
Yeah.
Where I can cry over them.
I bail on a lot.
Yeah, I've cried through more movies than I have TV shows. So, are you glad Candy Muse didn't win Drag Race season 13?
Sure.
Yeah. Yep. She put out a multiple choice. Who do you think's going to win Drag Race finale the other week?
Yeah.
I just blindly went Candy.
Okay.
And MK also chose Candy.
Okay.
We were the only two to choose Candy. She's like, y'all fucking meant to be together. I'm like, I don't fucking know who's who. Just her name was Candy. I like Candy. Candy should win.
Trixie Mattel. I know her. That's a name I know because a friend of mine is a big fan.
Yep.
Did they win?
No, they weren't in this one.
Oh, shit.
No.
I don't care.
Come and gone.
I don't fucking care.
Yep. So cool story. And we'll end with Alyssa, who I don't think sent us in one.
She was stressing. She was stressing right up until 0 hour. She didn't know what to do. And I told her, I was like, the review's going to go for 4 years. And I was right.
Yes, you definitely were. So we'll give you this week off on this one, Alyssa. It's still a decent question, though. In what order do you construct the perfect taco? And is it a hardie or a softie?
Okay, softie, always.
Softie, I agree.
But if we're talking construction, it matters more in a hardie. So I'm going to talk about a hardie construction.
Yeah, go for the hardie. I'll talk about the
mince,
softie.
Obviously.
Mince first?
Mince bottom, yeah. I go mince bottom.
All right.
That's like the sod, the soil.
Actually, no, sorry. Yeah, in a hardie, I agree with you. In a hardie, I agree with you on that. No, sorry, yes.
I put a little bit of taco sauce over the top. A little bit because I'm extremely white.
Yep.
And anything...
I don't put any taco sauce on mine.
And then
I'm that white.
Yeah, and then I'll go lettuce, which creates a bed for the sour cream. Not a lot of sour cream.
Yep.
I know, like, my dad and brother growing up put half the fucking carton on each taco. And then I just put fuck tons of shredded cheese on top.
Yep, okay. Similar basis. So, go hearty. I'll do the mince first. And then I will do a thin layer of sweet chili sauce.
Oh, yes. I fucking love a sweet chili.
I will then do the lettuce as well.
Yeah.
And
iceberg lettuce all the way.
Iceberg has to be already pre-shredded.
Yep.
And then I will put the ches. Lots of shredded ches.
Yep.
And then I'll top that with some sour cream. Enough sour cream. Not a lot, but not minimal.
Yep.
And then another slather of barbecue sauce on the top.
Yeah, right. You're a double sauce boy.
Yeah, I'm a condiment guy, man.
But I always go soft tacos, and the order doesn't fucking matter. You just slap it on.
Yeah, soft I still follow a strict one. Soft I'll put a layer of sour cream down first.
Okay, yeah.
To sort of succumb the whole of the tortilla.
Yep.
And then it'll be mince, and then it'll be ches, the sauces.
Do you try and
lettuce.
fold up a little bum hole in it, or do you just grip it and just fucking cream it?
No, I'm a meticulous burrito wrapper.
Oh, really?
I taught Brooke how to properly fold a burrito.
Fuck, don't ever eat burritos with me. You would hate me.
I do fold from the side, and then one layer up, and then tuck all the way under.
Oh, really?
And it's a perfect burrito. It's like
I
what
get my
you get
hand
from Guzman.
under it, cut my hand and that's how I eat it.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
I need to see it.
It's fucked.
I need to see
And
it.
you bite into it and it all just fucking comes out the back.
Yeah.
I don't care. I got shit to do. No, I don't.
No, not at all. Fuck. All right. That's the burritos. That's how we make our shit and our tacos. Thank you, Alyssa, for that one. And thank you guys for sitting along and listening to us. Ramble on those questions.
Go and see Mortal Kombat. Holy fuck.
100% go see Mortal Kombat. Guys, thank you all for checking us out. As always, like the video, like the audio, rate us, subscribe, comment. Fucking all of that shit. Just do it. Let us know. Go see Mortal Kombat. It's in cinemas everywhere on streaming, HBO Max if you're in America as well. Go buy our merch. You like that podcast.store to get some good on that one. And in saying that, we'll finish off now. Check out the extra episode coming through the week, which is always fun. Comment on those ones to let us know what you want us to see and review. And we'll leave you with that. So with that...
Sure.
Yeah. My name's Adam. I've been one half of the You Like That podcast.
My name's Jack. I've been the other half of the You Like That podcast.
And we'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.